What is going on, everybody? Nick Rizzo here. I'm driving home from school right now. Just Thanksgiving break. Go home, eat a little bit, train with some friends over at Powerhouse Gym. But I wanted to touch on a subject that I've been getting a lot of questions about, and it's, they tell me I train really hard and I do everything that I have to do in the gym, but why am I not seeing weight loss? Why am I not seeing weight gain? And let me move this holster. The simple answer to that question is gonna be what you're eating. So it all comes down to how you're eating. I get told by people all the time that they put the time in nutritionally. They do this, they do that. But on their Instagram accounts, they're eating pancakes every morning, or they're having heroes from the deli, or, just foods that you should be consuming as a cheat meal, they're having at least once a day. But they don't understand why they're not losing weight, or why they're not getting more muscular, or why their fitness goals aren't being achieved. Another thing is people telling me that, they cook all their own meals. Well, what do you cook with? Oh, I'll put oil on, I'll put butter on it, or I'll put some barbecue sauce on my chicken. Unless you know how much sugar you're putting on your food, or unless you know exactly what you have to be eating, down to the exact macronutrient of the sauces that you're using to flavor your food, you're probably adding at least 100 calories right there in just sugars and garbage. When you have a healthy meal of, say, maybe some chicken and veggies, you've now made that meal something that's not as nutritionally beneficial to you. So the point of the matter is, just become aware of what you're doing, become aware of your habits, because a lot of people don't understand that a cheat meal is once a week and have what you want. But make it a meal, not a day. When you make it a day, that's when it starts getting a little out of hand. You start binging the whole day. Oh, let me get some dessert here. If you're a drinker, a little alcohol with lunch, with dinner, something like that. And now you've shot the whole day, instead of just making it a meal and then continuing on with your day of healthy eating. I'm no expert. I'm really not. I'm just somebody who's been through the ringer a little bit, and I can give advice and give information based on trial and error that's worked with me. But the best thing I can say is, if you're not seeing your fitness goals play out the way that you want them to, analyze what's going on. See what you're doing. Check what you're eating. Are you doing enough cardio if you want to lose weight? Are you lifting enough? Are you putting enough time in? Like I always tell everybody that talks to me, I think it's 95% nutrition of what you're doing, because the food is the biggest, I would say, determining factor on how you're going to look and feel. So just what I can say is, make sure that you understand what you're putting in your mouth. Don't complain if you're not losing weight or not doing something efficiently when you're eating pizza for lunch every other day, or you're eating fast food and out, and you're not cooking your meals. I'm not saying you have to eat like me. I'm not saying you have to put no seasoning on your food and just stay 100% bland. Play with flavors, but make sure that you're making the food yourself, because you at least know what you've put into it. You at least know nutritionally where it's been, what it's doing, and you'll be able to effectively, know if this works or not for you. If it doesn't, switch something up. You can't tell if you're eating at a diner one day, eating at a pizza parlor the next day, going, what's going on? My weight's fluctuating, this and that. There could have been tons of sodium in one meal, could have been tons of carbohydrates in another. You just don't know. So get a grasp on your nutrition. That's the biggest aspect of this whole sport and whole lifestyle. And just make sure that you're having a good time. Just enjoy. That's it. You got to enjoy it, okay? Nick Rizzo out, baby.